Now I'm revising some of the facts from differential equations. The first definition is ordinary differential equation. An ordinary differential equation is one in which there is only one independent variable, so that all the derivatives occurring in it are ordinary derivatives. Hence, in ordinary differential equation, in short it is known as ODE, number of dependent variables and number of independent variables, both is equal to 1. Only one independent and one independent variable. What do you mean by order of the differential equation? It is the highest derivative present in the equation. So if you have a term like d2y by dx2, like this, d2y by dx2, then the order is 2. And if you have only dy dx type term, suppose only dy by dx is there, then order is, see, there is only first derivative present here, so the order is 1. Now what you mean by degree of the differential equation? It is the power of the highest order derivative. So if I have a term something like dy dx and bracket square, now this is first order and its power is 2. So the degree of the differential equation is 2. Now linear ODE is the ordinary differential equation, that means dependent and independent variable only one, and in which the dependent variable and its derivatives occur in the first degree and the equation does not contain their product. So the general first order linear equation is dy dx plus p of x into y is equal to q of x. So y is your dependent variable. So only first order derivative of y is there. The p of x is any function of x, q of x is any function of x. And with p of x, you have y. So there is no term like sine y, cos y, e raised to y, or y square. But xy term, it is all right on this side. That is your linear ODE. This is the general form of linear ODE. Now, what is a solution of a differential equation? A solution or integral of a differential equation is a relation between the variables which are free of derivatives and which satisfies the differential equation. So the differential equation dy dx is equal to minus lambda y. It has the solution y is equal to c times e raised to minus lambda x. So one way of finding the solution of the differential equation is integrate the given differential equation, and that will give you the solution. Now, exact differential equation. The definition of exact differential equation is a different thing, but what is more useful in solving the MCQs is the necessary and sufficient condition for a differential equation to be exact. Now, for this, we need to know the partial derivatives. Now, what is the necessary and sufficient condition for a differential equation to be exact? So suppose your differential equation is in the form m of xy dx plus n of x comma y dy is equal to 0. It is delta m upon delta y, or del m by del y, you can say. That is partial derivative of m with respect to y is same as partial derivative of n with respect to x. So del m by del y is equal to del n by del x. Now, if you look at this differential equation, with dx, you have some coefficient. So the coefficient of dx is partially differentiated with respect to y. This part will be partially differentiated with respect to y. And the term which is with dy, that is n dx comma y, is partially differentiated with respect to x. And then if those two terms are same, then your given differential equation is exact. So this is how you check for a given differential equation to be exact. Now let us again recall linear ordinary differential equation. Number of dependent and independent variables 1, and the dependent variable and its variable occur in the first degree, and the equation does not contain their product. So we have seen this dy dx plus pxy is equal to qx. Now the integrating factor of this differential equation, this is the formula for integrating factor. This is another important fact for MCQ. Okay, the formula for integrating factor is e raised to integration of px dx. Okay. Now let us see some of the objective type question answers. The first question is, what is the order of the differential equation given below? Now you can observe that dy dx, so only first order derivative term can be seen here. If there is no need of simplifying this differential equation, you can see that only first order derivative is taken over here. So the correct answer is 1. Okay. Now that is how you find out the order of the differential equation. Now the second question is same. What is the order of the differential equation? I repeat again, no need of simplification. You can just observe that the third order derivative, what is this term? d3y by dx cube. So this question is answered just by observation. You observe that the third order derivative is taken over here, and therefore the correct answer is 3. 3 is the order of this differential equation. In the similar manner here, again you can see only first order derivative is taken. Don't bother about the power over here. The derivative is dy dx, so it is only first order. So the correct answer, the order of this given differential equation is 1. You can see the answer over here. Now when you want to find the degree of the differential equation, what you have to see is the highest order term is to be seen, and then its power has to be seen. So for this question, what is the degree of the differential equation? Now here you can see the highest order. Order म्हणजे कोणतं डेरिव्हेटिव्ह घेतलेलं आहे. So इथे third derivative consider केलं. So d3y by dx cube. That means the degree, to find the degree, we need to find the power of this term. Here the order is 3, but power of this term has to be considered. Now you will say the power is 1. This is the only term which is appearing here. But then you have to first simplify this differential equation and then find the power. So to simplification, what we do is, let me just solve it. Yeah, to simplify, we square both the sides. Squaring both the sides, what we will get is, on the left hand side it will be this square bracket raised to 5, and on the right hand side you will get d3y by dx cube bracket square. So the degree, that is power of the highest order derivative, is 2, and therefore here the degree is 2. Okay. So you can see the correct answer here. Wait, it is wrong. Let me check. The degree is 2. This is the correct answer. The degree is 2. So for finding the degree, you need to simplify the given differential equation. Now the next question also is of the similar type. Again, this dy dx on the right hand side is appearing in the denominator. So you will have to multiply both the sides by dy dx, and that will make the dy dx raised to 3. What is the correct answer for the degree of this differential equation? It is 3. Okay, this is clear. Now, next, the degree of this differential equation. Now, again, the dy dx term is appearing in the denominator. So you will have to multiply the entire equation by dy dx. And then when you multiply from here, it will get cancelled. It will appear over here dy dx. And on this side, the dy dx bracket square will appear. So actually, it is an oral question. Dy dx square will appear. So the correct answer is 2. Okay. Let us move to the next question. Which of the following is a first order linear differential equation? Now, first order means only dy dx term can appear. So answer B is out of question. The d2y dx2 is there. So this cannot be there. And another thing is you cannot have a power of y over here. So just a minute. Here the correct answer is the first one. Because in the second, it is the degree is 2. In B, the y square term is there, the order is second, so this cannot be a linear. In C, the degree is 2, so this cannot be a linear. And in D, you have a term of y square, so this cannot be linear. And that is why the very first equation, actually you don't have to go to B, C and D. When you look at the answer 1, it is in the format of linear differential equation. Dy dx plus you have a function of x with y, and on the right hand side you have the 0 function. So immediately you can tick for the A answer. Now similarly in the next question, you can see the format. Let me recall the format so that answering this question will be easier for you. Just a minute. Yeah, the format is linear differential equation. The format is dy dx plus some function of x. What you mean by p of x? It is some function of x with y is equal to some function of x. Okay, now the function of x can be any term involving x, or it can be a constant also. So d2y dx2, this term cannot be there. So this is not the answer. In the second, you have y square. So this cannot be the answer. Again, in D, you have y square. So this cannot be the answer. So the only form, if you compare, then this one, see, just compare these two. Dy dx term is there, the p of x term is x square, y term is there, and q of x, that is right hand side, can be anything. The right hand side of this equation can be 0, can be constant, can be any term of x. No y is allowed on the right hand side, and therefore this is the correct answer. C is the correct answer over here. Okay. Yeah, so C is the correct answer. Now let me move to the equation, the problems which are involving the solution of the differential equation. Let us look at this question. Which one of the following is the solution of the differential equation? Now this is a little bit lengthy question because you will have to substitute the y value and the derivative value in this differential equation and check which one is satisfying the differential equation. So you will try with each solution, each answer given over here, differentiate it, substitute it over here, and check whether you get the answer as 0. Okay, now you can see that 2x minus 4. When you check for this here, y is equal to 2x minus 4. So let me just show. So when you come to C, y is equal to 2x minus 4, differentiate, that gives you 2. Substituting in this particular given differential equation left hand side, and you get 2 square minus x into 2 plus 2x minus 4, which simplification gives you 0. So left hand side is equal to right hand side. That means answer C is satisfying the given differential equation when you differentiate and substitute it over here. Whereas if you see the next question, the question is which one of the following is the solution of differential equation? Now here the differential equation is given in a way that the variables are separated. That means with dx you have a term of x, and with dy you have a term of y. So to find the solution of this differential equation, the easiest way is to just integrate. When you integrate here, x cube integration is x raised to 4 by 4. Y plus 1 square integration is y plus 1 cube upon 3. Constant on the right hand side you get. And then this was 0. By integrating you get some constant c dash. And then on simplification, you get on the right hand side 12c dash, which can be treated as any constant. And this answer matches with the answer B. So this is the correct answer. You can check here. Okay, so for this problem, the method is slightly different. You have to integrate and then get the correct answer. The correct answer is B. Okay, the correct answer over is B. Same way, the next question, a differential equation is given below. What is its general solution? Now here, it is dy dx is equal to e raised to y into e raised to x plus 2x. The terms are not separated. What you should have is with dy, there should be only term of y. And with dx, there should be term of x. So on simplification, I get this. I shift e raised to y on the left-hand side and dx on the right-hand side. So I get this. Then I shift the e raised to y term in the numerator. So it becomes e raised to minus y. And then after integrating, simple integration, I get this e raised to minus y upon minus 1 is equal to e raised to x integration is e raised to x. 2x ka integration is 2x square upon 2. And then you have a constant c dash. And adjusting this minus 1, that is multiplying it on the right-hand side, you get e raised to minus y on the left hand side, and this minus e raised to x minus x square minus c dash, which I treat as c. And this answer matches with the very first answer. So the correct answer for this question is A. A is the correct answer.